Happy Wednesday, another craft room organization video for you guys today. I'm going to start off by talking about the We Are Memory Keepers punch boards. This is my old solution, which was a pot lid holder, and I do like to show you guys the old solutions because maybe it's new to you and maybe it serves your purpose better. So pot lid holder, I was just stacking all of them in here. As you can see, I was able to fit about 10 different products in here, but my collection has grown since then. So before I move on to my new solution, you can also use this for your stamps. And I like to just put binder rings on my stamps so that it's easier to find a collection, whether it's like Fiskars, Bo Bunny stamps, things like that. You could also use it for your cutting boards, your platforms for your Sizzix, Cuttlebug. I am so sorry, you guys. I feel like these boards are so dirty that I really should censor them. But you guys know how it is. Sometimes it's really hard to find like certain products that I don't want to throw them away because what if I need them, right? So for my new solution, I wanted all of my punch boards to be in one centralized location that was easily accessible. So I am going to be putting it into this cube right here. On the inside of the cube, I'm going to be putting these mail organizers in there, and I believe the brand is Pop It. I bought these from Tuesday Morning, but I believe that Staples also used to sell them. It was the perfect solution because two of these fit perfectly within this 13-inch cube. And then behind these, I am going to use a product from Daiso. I really love these like file folder type things, and they are actually holding my favorite punch boards, the ones that I actually opened and used. So I love the fact that because it's in this container, I can put the scoring tool, I can put the blades in here, and nothing gets lost. And so these again are from Daiso. When you're in the store, they are usually within this section right here. They don't have any of the clear ones in this photo, only because I picked those up. So when you're in the store, there are a few things that you want to keep in mind. There are different colored tabs. So you do have the dark blue, you have the white one. And I really wasn't focused on color coding them because these are slim pickings in the store. Most important thing is you want to make sure that they actually have the tabs. So I would recommend opening these, making sure that they open and close correctly, that they have the tabs on them, and make sure that they're not cracked. I have picked these up in the past and they were a lot more sturdy. Now they're a little pricier and they're not as sturdy as before, but I still pick them up because, you know, there's certain pieces on the punch boards that are really sensitive and I didn't want to risk breaking any of those pieces off, just like this little tab right here. I also like them because you can put multiple mini punch boards in there, and then I also have like my little blades in there, and those are in a container which is just the leftover Creatology container where they had sequins in it. So in a previous episode, you guys saw how crazy huge my sequins collection was, and so these are the leftover containers from that. I'm so happy that I held onto those containers. I knew I wanted to like upcycle them in a different project, but this is also really nice too because now I don't have to buy another separate organizer for it. This is like the prime example of why I like these containers because you see all the little plastic pieces on here. If I were just to throw that in the cube and not protect it with anything and I throw something heavy on that, it could crack or break. So it's nice that it has a lot of room in this container right here and I can actually label it. And if I do put something heavier on top of this, for example, these alphas right here, these are for the word punch board. So these are pretty heavy, and this is yet another container that I was able to save. So I initially bought this for my goddaughter, and then when I took it home, I saw that it was dented, and I didn't want to give that to her. So I was like, okay, I don't want to go back to the store to return it. So I ended up buying something else completely different, and I just kept this one, and I'm glad I did because, again, it is the perfect size for these alpha letters. So it's kind of like a puzzle sometimes when you're putting all these punch boards in because a lot of the pieces kind of jut out from like the little punch buttons to the blades. And so just keep turning it until you find the perfect fit. And labeling, that's something you're going to want to do. I know that the name of the product is actually on the punch board, like packaging, but you know, looking at it from like the top view, I don't want to have to pull everything out to kind of see what it is. So I actually put my labels on the top where you can see here, so that way when I pull this little cube out and I'm looking for something right away, I can see it and find it and know exactly what it is. And as you can tell too, this is like way more than the 10 products I had earlier. So that's that's why I needed a new solution. And actually there's going to be more that goes into this as well. I still need to throw my pom-pom makers in here and my mini punch boards. And I do realize that I do not have my party punch board in here. I actually don't know where it went, but that eventually will go into this area as well. And underneath some of these items, you don't actually see some of the little punchers that I have in here. So I do have my planner punchers in here that go with my We Are Memory Keepers planner punch board. So yes, you can definitely fit a lot in this 13-inch cube. So $1.75. This would also make a really great solution for your larger ephemera pieces. And I'll see you guys again on the next video. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very wonderful day.